Hello and welcome to Stout Sunday. Stout Sunday. A Sundango Sunday. Now, John Anile was supposed to host it, and that was the assumption I was working under. And I felt bad. I said, well, strange. I felt bad because I said I don't have any stouts, and I didn't want to just leave people hanging, like not get a good stout or just go get the same old thing like Guinness, which I'm not against Guinness, you understand. But I said, let me make a good effort. So I went to, because I know they're excited about doing Stout Sunday and they're ready to roll on that, you know. So I went and to Winn-Dixie this morning early before 7, actually 7 a.m. And I was looking around. I said, I don't see anything. And then I saw make your own 6-pack. So for $1.83, you know, you can $1.83 a beer. You can make your own 6-pack. So it's a kind of okay deal, I guess. And I found actually 6 things that I had never done. I thought I had done this before, the sweet potato stout from Lazy Magnolia. I'd seen it. I said, well, I've done this, you know. Done this before. So I bought it and I said, I'll just do a revisit because I think it's a long time since I've done it. Well, it turns out it was 2013, April. So it was over 6 years since I had done that one. And then I come to realize they revamped it in 2018. They made a new recipe. All right. Not a great difference. It used to be 4.65 with 22 IBUs. Now it's 4.5 with 12 IBUs, although the bottle says 15. Okay. This is not super fresh. But look, if you think in your wildest dreams, it used to be called Jefferson Stout. Then it was Jeff Stout. Now it's just Lazy Magnolia Sweet Stout. They used to make Rebel, Yell, IPA, and then it was Reb Ale, something. And they were saying like, what were they saying? Oh, we wanted to, we didn't want people, it was like a Confederate States of America type thing. And then they were wanting to back off of that because they were worried about offending people, you know. That was the impression I got, their kind of explanation for that. So I said, oh, well, I don't even care. All right. So I did a solo review before I came on here, and we'll talk about it now. John Anile said he couldn't do it today because he had to go do something. Then Michael Komarov said he had to do something. So I'm saying, where's the people? I here in Louisiana made the effort to go get this. So we need some Stout Sunday people, or it's going to turn into bad Sunday. You know, it's raining. We had a hurricane yesterday. We just got the corner of it. Didn't really affect us. We got steady rain, off and on rain, mild, mostly drizzle or misty rain, and some wind. We had some wind gusts, but it wasn't anything too severe, and they were worried about it. It's been people keep asking me, oh, well, is it going to be okay? Is it going to be okay? I said it's mild and mellow here, actually. So it hasn't been much of a storm for us. Now, in other areas, yeah, it's serious, more serious. But here, it's just been mild and mellow. Now, we got some commenters. Joseph Pessamato, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, says, happy Sunday, Ron. Happy Sunday to you, July 14th, 2019. Drunken One says, morning, Ron. Morning, Drunken One. I'm sorry, Sparky, that your video got messed up with that copyright thing. That's why you got to watch about putting music. You can do it, but it depends on the band. Like if I did a Fleetwood Mac album review, it would do no good to do the review because if you play any music cuts, the video gets muted. Crazy. Michael Comro says, good morning, Jay. Good morning to you, Michael Comro. So here I am alone. It's going to be easy to go to this panel because they left me out here like a chump, you see. I said, I'm going to take over the hangout. And now I'm left out here like a chump. Okay, so I'm going to call it Chump Sunday. All right. Left hanging Sunday. This stout, all right, you say, where's the head of foam? Yeah, and there's a question, right? Where is it? It was there, and it was unusually fizzy. I was like, why is this thing so fizzy like a Coca-Cola? It was strange, you know? And it didn't seem proper, you know, it didn't seem right or appropriate. No lacing. The body is thin to medium. And the first thing I noticed, well, the first thing I noticed is that there was really no sweet potato aroma. I would not talk about sweet potato if I didn't look at the label and read the description on the website and know it was sweet potato, all right? I was smelling faint roasted malt, maybe a little cream, and then the taste is the same way. So the aroma is faint, and then the flavor is, you're not getting the sweet potato. So the aroma and the flavor match up. Chalky undertaste. This is the thing that really caught me. First impression I had, first sip, I said, it's got a strange chalkiness. To me, that is a detriment. That cannot be a good thing. How can it be a good thing if it's chalky like that? I'm not digging that. It's not a fresh beer, but I don't think that has anything to do with the chalkiness. It's not real old either. Not like some ancient beer, you know. But if you think the store is going to check the date, you're living in a dream world, a fantasy world. Now, some stores will do it. Sometimes. But you better trust yourself and not the store, because them and the distributors, you know, the 3-tier system, there's the brown cap. It's nice, brown. I like it. The distributors, they say, oh, well, the 3-tier system ensures quality and we need it to protect the consumer. That is an incorrect statement. That is not true. The 3-tier system is not designed to protect the stores or the consumer or the brewery. It's designed to protect the distributor, the middleman, okay? I've told that to distributors. They get mad, you know, angry. I said, well, you're angry, you know, because your career depends on it. You know, you work for a distributor, Southern Eagle or whatever. I don't. All right. You know, that's all explanations to how or excuses for protecting a monopoly. It's a monopolistic situation, okay? And they're very closely connected to state legislators, okay? And so anytime anybody might try to deregulate the industry, they're not going to do it. It's not going to happen at this time because of the, if you want to call it, collaboration between the state legislators and the distributors, the 3-tier system. Other states have a modified, it's not a true 3-tier system, but no state has a direct sales system where breweries sell directly to the stores and have their own bar rooms. They used to before Prohibition. It almost makes you think Prohibition was a insidious plot by the government and beer companies and liquor companies and wine companies to destroy the small guy, you know. But we don't want to get into that, but that makes you think, you know, what is all this about? But anyway, I don't want to get on a rant about deregulation. Of course, you know this channel. Yes, I would support deregulation in the beer, wine, and liquor industry, okay? There's no doubt about that. It's a little sweet. It's a little creamy. The body's thin to medium, and the finish is medium dry. I'll post a solo review later, and It's not a long video. I said it's a C, you know, I said a C, 75. Now, maybe I could adjust that because, and I'm here in Louisiana, I could adjust that. I'm gonna type this. I'm gonna type this on the International Beer Review Guild. Y'all left me out here like a chump. Y'all left me out here like a chump. It's a, I guess it's a vegetable beer. I don't know. It's kind of I could maybe say C plus. I can't really get too favorable with this beer. Am I against sweet potato beers? No. Am I opposed to stouts? Certainly not. Do I have some kind of deep-seated animosity towards Mississippi or Mississippi brewers? No, I do not. None of those things. Is the beer bitter in any way with 15 IBUs? This beer is not bitter. I'm a lot more bitter than this beer right now. I'm the bitter one because I'm over here doing all this dedication to the Stout Sunday, and I'm, like I said, they left me hanging like a chump. Now, so I might have to make a new series called Stout Anger Sunday. Look back in Anger Sunday. Oh, look back in Anger Sunday. Yeah, it's just kind of appropriate for this hangout because no one joined, even though there was all the buildup for it that you hear about. And I had some positive expectations toward this beer. I was thinking, yeah, it's going to be enjoyable. Wrong. Nothing. It's not enjoyable. It's a failure. I would say a failure because I paid $1.83 to get a C plus. Sorry. Well, I reviewed it. I could say, check it off the. Oh, so let me write that down so I don't forget the score. Okay, so I don't need to write down the only one doing it. So 79 out of 100. That's not too good. Kent Beer Review says, keep safe, Ron. Thank you. It's been easy to keep safe because nothing's going on. People have been sending me messages for 3 days. You okay? Is everything okay down there? I said, everything's quiet. It's hard to get stressed out about misty rain, a little drizzle, and some wind kicking up from time to time. Yeah, the humidity level's incredibly high, like you're in a shower. That's something, but it's just a normal rainy, sunny day for 3 days, really. I mean, it was tropical winds, you know, so that's, and you see that thing coming, but you could see it was going west. I'm watching the radar, so that thing is not going to hit us. And it was big gaps in it. So I went to David's house yesterday. He said, and he was telling me all kind of like hysterical stuff, sort of like on Thursday. Are you loaded? Are you what does he say? Are you drunk? This thing is serious. It's going to blow up when it hits the land. I said, no. He said, aren't you worried? I said, I'm not worried at all. I said, I'm not loaded and drunk. I'm not interested in it. I mean, I'm interested in it. I'm not, what am I saying? I'm not worried about it. So, and then when I went to his house yesterday, he said, this is nothing. This thing is nothing. This is a joke. It's a dud. I said, that's what I was calling it, a dud. Like you throw a firecracker and it doesn't go off. I said, but it's serious in some isolated areas, in some isolated locations, it was serious. And we're thankful, like they were saying on the radio at 3 o'clock this morning, nothing really has happened and we're thankful for it. We're thankful that nothing, we want duds. We want them to be non-events. We want it to be a big irritation. But then they were saying in Jefferson Parish, everybody was bored. Restaurants started opening up yesterday. Stores started reopening and people said there's nothing to do. It's dull. It's boring. All right. We had some fun. We did some beer reviews. I think we did a pretty good job with our beer reviews. We were kind of like off our game though a little bit because maybe there was like too much with the hurricane and stuff. So, but we did a good job under those circumstances. Like we did a beer called Phase Change, which I thought was an A minus, maybe a 90. And he said, no, he thought 85, a B. I can go along with that. Maybe I should have reevaluated. Then we did, what was the other one we did? We did Loop Guru, not Rougarou, Loop Guru. Well, we were very pleased with that one. Then we did a whiskey, the rye, Maker's Mark rye. I liked it. I wasn't overwhelmed by it. I didn't think it was that fabulous. I was pleased with it, but those Jim Beam products do have a house character. I said that. I said, you ever notice those Jim Beam whiskeys all kind of taste the same? Oh, he didn't seem to like that too much. But I said, I have to say, you know, I said Sazerac whiskeys all taste the same, you know, generally. But then we talked about that, and then we did. What was that other thing we did? We did Budweiser, Bud Light, and he was telling me, you went on too long. You went on too long. I was trying to cut you off because I was like, well, I'm sorry. But I deleted that video because the beer was out of date anyway. And you know, with a stout, you know, it might be all right, but with Bud Light, although I was actually pleased with it, I said it's doing okay considering the date. And but we could always revisit that. It isn't like we're gonna not be able to find Bud Light. I said, why do you have Bud Light? You don't even like Bud Light. He said, someone gave it to me. He said, think I would have bought it? I said, no. So then we ate some sandwiches. And then we were going to go to International Market to shop. It was closed. I said, it's closed. Okay, he's going somewhere else. He went to the hot rod shop, I think. Then I went to Kevin's, a new liquor store on Louisiana Highway 49, Kevin's. Oh, what a wonderful place. And so I bought the Puntalba, Ron Puntalba White. It was only $6.99 for a liter, so no loss there. And then I bought some the Modelo Especial y Limon with the lime. So I'm curious to see how that's going to create a chilada. All right, let's see what else. Jeremy Vincent says, cheers. See, Jeremy, y'all got me hanging by myself. I would join, but I have no stout or pants, says Drunken One. Well, you could show just your face, you know. Ronald Sutton says, from champ to chump, I thought you were the greatest of all time. Yeah, well, that is not the case, is it? Tyler Mansell says, have a great stout. Oh, yeah, he didn't even say that. He said, have a great Sunday, gentlemen. Well, we're going to try to have a great Sunday. I went to church yesterday at 4. That's hurricane related. I was supposed to go this morning at 7:30, but there was some controversy with if they were going to have mass this morning. So I was like, I'm not doing some big expert. I'm going to Our Lady of Grace right there on Louisiana Highway 44. So I was over there like a rocket. And I got in right at the beginning of mass, so I didn't miss too much. So I was like happy. I was very happy. And then a lady came and told me, you remember me from Laplace Elementary? I said, well, yeah. I knew this lady was a teacher. She said, you were in my class. I said, I wasn't in your class. I was in Miss Woods' class. And then she looked at me funny. And she said, the mind is still good. I don't know if she meant her mind was still good or my mind was still good. I knew the lady, Miss Golf. I knew her, of course, but and her sister, but who was also a teacher, or her sister-in-law. I can't keep up. But I don't know why she always thinks I was in her class. I might have been in her class to bring paperwork over there from the other teacher, but I was never in her class. She always remembers my name. They always remember me, all the teachers, some usually good, some don't. Like the Whiskey Scout said, I've had fun listening. Y'all listening to me be angry. They're having fun with this. My pain is their gain, you see. I'm complaining about getting left out here like a chump on Stout Sunday, and they're enjoying listening. How does that work? We ought to do this every week. Look Back in Anger Sunday. That's what we're going to call it. Look Back in Anger Sunday. We do a lot of angry videos and say, nah. This happened one time on the Wednesday night. Oh, everybody was going to do all these things. Okay. I got the beer together. Come on live, 6:30 Central Time. Nobody shows up. I said, oh, I got to do this alone. This is great. This is great. This is a great hangout here. Best hangout ever. And then Maria Devon said, I felt so terrible the way they left you like that. I said, yeah, that was something, huh? That's kind of ironic that she felt terrible that they left me hanging, right? Huh. But anyway, murmur, 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 wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. But man, the worst part about this is that I got a chump beer, drinking a chump beer. I got left out here in this desultory state, and then I'm stuck with this lousy beer. Oh, it's not a bad beer, of course, but it's average. And for $1.83, average means bad. You know what I'm saying? Like my friend David was saying yesterday, I don't worry about the price. I don't worry about the price. I said, hold on. I told him, hold on. If I'm paying A+ prices and I'm getting a B, we got a problem. A B beer is good because that's where that started. He said, well, B isn't bad. I said, no, B means good. B means good. How did you like the movie? Well, it was good. All right. Now, I said, but wait a minute. If you're paying A+ price and you're getting a B beer, is that a problem? He said, yeah. He agreed. That is a problem. Well, right. Price doesn't matter on the overall score of the beer. I understand that. But I got to buy the stuff. And so when that happens, then I'm going to call it out. You know, that's just the way it goes. I mean, if I'm drinking a run-of-the-mill beer like I was saying last night, natural ice. Well, I mean, I'm not paying a lot. It's $7.99 a 15-pack. So, well, you say, well, that ain't the greatest beer in the world. Whoever said it was. But it's enjoyable. I enjoy it. Now, I can't answer for you. I can't drink for you. You can't drink for me. You can't drink my beer, and I can't drink your beer. You know what I mean? For our own experiential thing. So, if I drink natural ice, I always enjoy it. I mean, that's the honest. I don't know what else to say. That's the honest. I'm telling you the honest truth. All right. I started drinking that in 1996, and I always liked it. And I'm paying low prices. So it's a double benefit, right? That's a double benefit. It's a good beer in my booklet, in my opinion, in the way I see it, and I don't pay a lot. All right. Now there's the double benefit. Here, it's not as good as natural ice. Let's be frank. Let's be frank about that. It isn't. Natural ice doesn't have that strange chalky undertaste. It has a better hop action, and it's just better to me. It's all subjective, like the Whiskey Scout says. It's all subjective. We try to be objective in our assessment of it. You know, you want to be fair, but then, of course, we have different ideas about flavor. All right. Would I pay? What? No, I wouldn't pay for this. It wouldn't matter about the price. I wouldn't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't pay for it. The price would not matter. I wouldn't buy it. So here we are on Stout Sunday. Our average score today, with all of us, the average score for today's group is a 79. So this was a bad day. Usually we'd be scoring stouts up into the 90s. You've noticed that, into the 90s. But today we scored a 79, which is not good. So this has been a very disappointing Stout Sunday. And this beer matches the festive, you know what I'm saying, being sarcastic, atmosphere here. The beer is dreary and the atmosphere is worse. Good morning, Ron, says Dancing Dog. Good morning, Ron. I'm having a breakfast stout right now. It's a non-alcoholic stout called All Out Stout from Athletic Brewery located in Stratford, Connecticut. For a non-alcoholic, it isn't bad. Huh. I've never heard of such a thing. Does it taste like a real stout? This? Oh, he says, no, but it's better than a Coca-Cola. It's 100 calories per 12 ounce. That's pretty low. It tastes like that Malta from Goya you find in Spanish stores. Yeah, I've never had Malta. I've seen it and I always think, ugh. The Whiskey Scout says, I am working or I would be there. I know you would. Dancing Dog says, personally, my favorite beer was Milwaukee's Best Light, but it's not now available in my area, so I'm a Busch Light guy now. Oh man, Milwaukee's Best Light. We can get that left and right around here. Turn to the left, there it is. Turn to the right, there it is. Look forward, look behind, there it is. Busch Light, yeah, we get it. Sure. Busch is much more popular here. In the U.S., Busch Light is more popular. But in Louisiana, Busch is more popular. Random fact of the day, there are 12 grams of protein in a six-pack of Heineken. Well, that's good to know. That's very good to know. I'm glad to know that. And also, the Burkina Faso used to be known as Upper Volta. In case you need to know that, Burkina Faso was known as Upper Volta until 1984. Dancing Dog says, how about Heineken Zero? I can't do it. Man, if I drank a Heineken Zero, I'd feel worse than I feel right now. So here we are on Stout Sunday. Stinking rotten, looking back in anger, Stout Sunday. Let me write something on Facebook. The Beer Coalition. The Beer Coalition. I'm going to write something to these people. And it's not going to be nice. Oh, beer talk. Let me tell them. Here we go. Y'all left me out there like a chump. No. Hello, who's here? Let me look back at the. Oh, it's Jeremy Vincent. Hello, welcome to this party. This great party, man. This is a party like you've never seen, folks. A party of greatness, of course.
I saw you was out here all by yourself, so I can drink my KBS. I've been saving.
Oh man, now this party's getting a little better here. Yeah, because I was here Stout Sunday, and I was thinking to myself, well, I got to start being good about this. I said, I'm going to go. I'm going to make a good effort this Sunday. I'm going to get something different, and I'm going to do a good Stout Sunday, so the gang will be, they'll think I'm trying to be part of it. But then I said, look at this. I should have brought stinking water. Okay. Now, folks, Jeremy's from Arkansas, north of me, and he's going to talk about Kentucky breakfast stout from our good friends. We don't really know them. I'm just saying that. Our friends at Founders. I'm going to get some water.
All right, I'll give you a break. I guess I wasn't planning on even joining. I didn't really have another stout, so I didn't have a chance to go get anything else. But I'll drink a KBS with my friend here, buddy. So. Pours like motor oil.
You've had it before, eh?
Oh yeah. I was saving this one, but hey, I saw you were stranded there, so
I appreciate you helping me out because I'm about to change the title to Chump Sunday. Now, next week it'll be Look Back in Anger Sunday. Now, they had 4-packs of that stout that you're drinking, 4-packs at Rouse's for $16.49.
No, it's 22 around here.
It's sitting on the shelves, getting cake with dust this year. It is going nowhere fast. But anyway, I'm not going to interrupt you. You start talking about we'll run to the restroom real fast, but I'll hear you.
Yeah, we did a big hangout review with this.
Remember that?
Channel. Yeah, it was fun. It's the same. My date on this one's 2/12/19, so that's the bottle date. 12.2% alcohol by Founders. Like I said, it looks like motor oil. Solid black. Getting a lot of the bourbon, a little bit of coffee notes, chocolatey, very chocolatey, but like I said, this is a really good one. One of the better ones. I haven't got to try the CBS. That's what everybody says, but it's like $20-something a bottle here. So I need to go ahead and purchase it, but they say it's better than the KBS, but I haven't tried the CVS yet. We're going to see. John Neely was telling me how much better it was, but and I'm sure it is. I just $24 for a bomber. It's quite a bit. Like I said, you want to sip. This is a sipping beer at 12.2% because if you drink it on empty stomach like I am now, it's not going to be a good day.
You don't have any food? Go get some food.
I'll eat something right after this. I have made a mistake of that before.
I was talking to my friend Dave this morning, and he wasn't feeling so hot.
No, yeah.
I use that term exuberant sometimes, and you know that word I use. I say things became too exuberant. You like that heavy body on there?
Yeah, it's actually
not as heavy as people think, huh?
It's not actually as heavy as I thought it was. What I remember it being.
The thing I find about that beer is that it's 12.2, but it just doesn't seem strong, you know?
No, it tastes like a 10% or somewhere around there. 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there, but definitely not 12. I've drank some 12s that you can just full alcohol, you know, bourbon. You can really taste it. This one right here is very well hidden. I think I gave it a 98 or 99 last time, and it's in that range again. Top notch.
You saw what I gave mine, huh?
Which one? I think you've done when you reviewed it with the group, and then.
No, I mean you saw what I gave for this sweet potato stout.
No, I actually wasn't going to get on today. I didn't have anything, and I just had this in the fridge out, and was going to save it, but hey, saw you was. I didn't know if you guys were going to do Stout Sunday or not, so.
I gave it a 79.
79? Well, where'd you get that at?
I got it at Winn-Dixie.
79.
Yeah, it's chalky in the mouth. The body's thin, however, unusually so. There's no sweet potato flavor. It's just not good. I'm sorry. I didn't even remember what I scored the original one. They made a version about from 2013 that I had tried, and it was, well, I can't remember what it was. I don't remember my score from 6 years ago, and I'm glad in a way I didn't look at it. You know, this is a revamped version. They made it weaker. I like this. They took a beer that wasn't particularly strong, and so they made it weaker and less bitter. Oh, all right. So
Lazy Magnolia. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. I've never drank that one before. I don't think I will now after.
I was terribly disappointed. I said, well, it fits, though, because I was so disgusted by this hangout. This beer fits the mood. Like I said, I was feeling bad. Now I feel even worse. So it kind of works in a way.
Kind of sums it all up.
Yeah. I said, man, I'm out here over here running this thing, and it's turning into a total
right.
down. Total downer. Hey, let's read some comments.
Wish you had some KBS, though. I know you've got some, but
I drank it all.
It's good.
That beer is outstanding. I'm right with you, 98. Yeah, no joke. Then my friend David was like, I didn't get to try any of that KBS you had. I said, hold on a second. And I said this on the video. I said, people don't have any mercy for him. I said, in fact, show no regard or sympathy for that statement. I said, because, and I didn't go into the why, but he was at my house about 3 weeks ago, and I said, we could do KBS. I don't like KBS, he said.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't want to drink it. I said, now you calling me out, and you were offered the beer to drink? I said, nah. I'm gonna do a counterattack, you know. So he didn't say too much. Now, let's see. let's
So
see.
now he's wanting it now, but
It's like, yeah, you ever noticed you don't do something, then you want it.
right.
Ronald Sutton says Leinenkugel's Red Lager was the best beer I ever had. Miller ruined the company. Leinenkugel makes a Wisconsin Red only in Wisconsin, but not the same. Creamy Dark is still good. Shanties suck. Well, I like their shandies. Not shanty. A shanty's like a shack. A shandy, they make good shandies to me, Ronald. Sutton. I would have loved to try the Leinenkugel's Red Lager, but I never did. We can't get it. Creamy Dark, we don't get. We enjoyed that. Me and David enjoyed it. Dancing Dog says, thanks, Tyler. That's great to know. And Johnny Neely says, thanks to Jeremy for saving the day.
I didn't save nothing. I was just.
He felt sorry for me over here complaining. I'm really sorry I had to cancel last minute, but I had to move some things around to make next weekend work. Okay. Voice to text is terrible, but you get the idea. Yes. Yes. Ronnie S says, cheers, beer buddies. Happy Sunday. Jeremy Vince says, cheers, guys. Ronnie S says, a 79. That's being generous, if you want to know. Ronnie S says, why is Ron disgusted by this hangout? Why? Okay, the Whiskey Scout said, I got to go have fun. Thank you. You have fun at work, if that's possible. Well, that's sometimes possible. I have fun at work sometimes. Jeremy Vincent says, take care, Robert. Yeah. Oh, I was disgusted, Ronnie, because nobody showed up. I'm over here.
Yeah, where you at, Ronnie?
I'm over here solo.
Ronnie, we need you in here ASAP.
Now, I assumed that, okay, now John and Dilly was going to do the hangout. So he might have been out here alone, but he wouldn't have been alone because I'd have been here. But I was like, man, I was literally going to take a towel. I said, I'm going to take a towel. And on the video, I was going to be like, I'm throwing in the towel on Stout Sunday, and I was going to throw the towel, you know. I was like, y'all made me mad, bro. I'm going off on this video. This is going to be, and that's why I said next week.
Time out on the field. Time out on the field.
Next week, next week I'm going to make a video called Look Back in Anger. I'm serious. All right. It's not going to be called Stout Sunday. It's going to be called Look Back in Anger. Captain Daly's Adventure says, morning to you. Jeremy Vincent says, we understand, John. It's all good. I don't have any beer, much less a stout, says Ronnie. Yes, sorry.
That's not good.
This party's getting worse than beer.
Yeah. We can't get Ronnie to even. We don't care what you bring, Ronnie. You can bring anything. You can write a sticker and put Stout on your beer.
Hell, bring water. You could do like Jacob Miller did and bring hams and put Ham's ice on it with a sticker and tape, tape and paper. We got no Alex.
No Alex.
Huh?
You could interview Alex right now if we had him on.
Could interview you. Could interview you. Got no Alex. I wonder who Alex is talking about. I was watching a hangout and he said, I'm not getting on video with him. And I was like, who is he talking about? I said, I got to find out. I said, I'm going to dig deep on that one.
Might be starts with a D, maybe. Ends with a ski, maybe. I'm guessing.
I don't think so, because then he made a good comment about him later in the video. So I said, can't be him. I said, well, we'll find out. All right. No, we are sorry for you, Ronnie. Laugh out loud.
Come on, Ron, you bring water. We're having fun here. You can bring some craft water.
Can't you see how much fun we're having? Subject Zero says sweet potatoes are recognized as a state vegetable in North Carolina. Well, what is the state vegetable of Louisiana? I don't know. Sugar cane?
Good question. I don't know.
Okra? Pecans?
Yeah. Could be.
I don't know. I'll bring water, says Ronnie. Yes, you may as well. Well, folks, thanks for joining Stout Sunday. It's been really exciting. We had me.
There's Ronnie.
What's up, guys? Good morning.
We had myself from Louisiana, Jeremy Vincent from Arkansas. Haven't wasted KBS. Do you feel like you wasted the KBS?
No. It's never a waste to join your channel. I'm having a good time. I didn't know there was going to be a Stout Sunday or not.
John and Neely, Johnny Neely. Hey, Ronnie
I
from
got
Florida.
some cranberry pomegranate
Ooh,
juice.
diet cram. Hey, what do you give on that? Is it
I like this.
your
Man.
aroma on that?
Diet.
The aroma.
Yeah, give us the. Here we go.
It's not that strong. It tastes good
Mm.
though, and it's healthy.
Yeah,
There you go. What do you give it out of 100?
Out of 100, I like this. This is a go-to for me. I'll give it like a 90, I guess.
All right.
90 for the style. 95.
90%. Diet cranberry. That's cool.
You could probably
It's like cranberry mixed with pomegranate, so it's kind of cool.
man, if you did videos like that, you'd probably get hundreds of thousands of views if you did like ocean spray drinks and stuff. I'm serious. People make the most
Yeah.
doing cooking videos and stuff.
Well, John has the most views on his channel from that pizza video that he did.
Right. If you get like a Giorno or a brand name pizza like Red Baron or something, you're gonna get the views because people love to eat that kind of stuff, you know. Well, you asked a very interesting question because you said I didn't know they were having Stout Sunday. Now Johnny Neely told me, he said, look, let's get something straight. And I didn't mind being corrected. I always like to be corrected if I'm wrong. He said, look, future reference. If you don't hear anything about Stout Sunday, that means we're having it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If I come on, yeah, he said, if I come on and say we're not having it, then we're not having it. But otherwise, it's a go. I said, okay, I'm gonna work under that premise. So I didn't hear anything all week.
Mm-hmm.
It's on, you know, it's in play.
So he was supposed to come visit you, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to come visit us, but then the hurricane hit.
Barry got in the way.
Although Hurricane Barry Gibb wasn't much to it. You know, it's kind of.
How'd you make out?
We got a little bit of light rain and some wind.
Wow.
Really? That's it?
That's it. And it knocked some branches down and
probably
a bunch of dead branches that needed to be knocked down anyway. So
it's coming our way.
I'll clean it up. Yeah, y'all get the rain.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very mild here. I mean, people kept contacting me and thinking I was holding on to a pole like in the movies and being born.
Yeah, we thought yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before that your power went out.
That lasted like 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think it was the power. It might have been like a brownout, or maybe this computer's going out. It could be. This computer's 4 years old. That's really not that old. But
it's old in computer land.
Yeah, it might be something wrong with it. Might just bug out. So that, but none of my clocks were blinking. So well,
What about the rest of Louisiana? The other parts, did they get hit harder?
Central Louisiana did, because they were right in the pathway. But even there, and that was probably scary, you know, when you got a storm coming in that's got sustained winds of 75 miles an hour for 6 straight hours. That's kind of bad, you know. But
knock some power out. Yeah.
We were on the peripheral. We never let people say, "Did you lose power?" I said, "No." Did you? What else happened? Did you lose water? I said, "No, we didn't lose anything." We had a lot of stores shut down because they were scared. There was one grocery store that stayed open. Well, you know, they had all the business. They made all the money today.
Yeah.
Today. Well, today all the stores opened back up. They hurried up, called all the employees, get back. Nothing's happening.
All right.
So Johnny Neely didn't come in. But like David said, he'd have been bored. There was nothing to do. Everything was closed. What are we going to do? Sit around the house and do beer reviews all day? I said, right. That's true.
You can tell ghost stories.
Tell ghost stories. Could have told ghost stories. Watched old car videos from the 1990s about how to repair cars, but it would have been boring though.
About how to repair cars. That's good to know, man. That's good knowledge.
So then he wanted to do some beer shopping and all, and although those places probably were open, those kind of places, they're really geared toward making money. Because I went to the Ricky's, and it was open and it had business yesterday. That was like technically during the storm. And the guy, I could hear they're speaking Arabic though. So I think Ricky is probably just like a nickname, not his real name.
Right.
I noticed those kind of stores, and Savannah Discount is Arabic owned, and also Discount Depot. Those kind of places usually will not shut down unless it's nearly a life endangering situation. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna They're gonna stay there to get that money, you know.
They're about that dollar bill, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good for me because then I can shop. But I went to
Yeah.
International Market, which is owned by people from India, but it was shut. It was closed. So I called David. I said, "Don't." I said, "It's closed."
Hmm.
He said, "Closed?" I said, "Yeah," because he was going to drive his truck and I was going to drive my truck, and then we would leave and go two different directions. So he went to the hot rod shop, and then he was telling me, "Well, I don't feel so good today." I said, "You went to that hot rod shop, huh?"
What happens over there?
People get exuberant. You know, I think
Can you buy stuff there, or is it like bring your own stuff?
they don't sell anything there. They repair, they like customize cars and make hot rods, you know.
Right.
But they were probably cooking. It's a very strange place, but they were cooking, probably cooking that sausage. And I think they brought a chicken over there. They were going to barbecue, but they're not going to sit there and drink water and while they barbecuing chicken and grilling sausage. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right? It's kind of like a neighborhood.
Hang out.
Yeah, how do you describe this place? You've seen videos we've done from the hot rod shop, maybe.
Yeah.
And I've had people tell me, I want to go to that bar. I said, that's no kind of bar.
Yeah, John said he wanted to go there when he visited you.
He might do it, yeah. It's not a bar. It's an actual, what it's called, the hot rod shop. River Ridge Hot Rods. But they got people from all over that know about it, and they do some serious customizing. And when they have their car show every year, I mean, they got people. That's a big deal.
They have their own YouTube channel? Because I'm not lying, I've got a friend who's big into the, hot rods and all that. There's somebody he watches on there they make money like crazy, and all they're doing is they're actually working on the vehicle, and then like people just like he is in the chat, and they get like money donated and crazy junk. They're making a living doing that.
That's mainly what they do over there. They just repair. It's not a car repair shop. I mean, they could do it because they know how to do it, but they just like I went over there and they had this 65 Mustang they were redoing, and they had like a 1965 Chevelle, and
that's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
And all in an old truck that they were redoing, and it's like a club in a way, like they pay dues and stuff. And I'm not in the club. I just went as a guest.
Is it in your town, or you have to?
It's in a separate town.
Oh, okay.
It's close to New Orleans. It's only about a mile from New Orleans. It's right next to the river.
All right.
But there's a lot of stuff going on. So they went out there. But when John Anile comes, he wanted to go to the national park and take the swamp tour. But they have interesting trails back in there. Got to watch out for water moccasins though, and alligators.
I haven't seen an alligator yet.
You got signs everywhere though, don't you?
I know. I'm gonna run into one eventually.
Ronnie, they are all over here this year. I've seen so many of them getting hit on the highway, getting run over.
I checked the news,
really?
like the local news, yesterday, and there's a motel place down the road. The guests checked in, and there was a baby alligator in their room. They said it crawled up from a nearby lake to get into the air conditioning. Wow. I guess they wanted to get into the cold air. So they just called the police, and I guess the police over here are trained to just pick the alligators up and put them back.
Yeah, there's a man here that the state. There's a man here that the state or the parish pays. He comes pick up alligators. Like one time, we had an alligator on our street, and they came and got it. And there was another time this man came running out the yard. He said, "There's an alligator in my backyard." I said, "What?" So we went and looked, and they had this alligator in his backyard, and he was trying to take a rope and try to lasso it. I said, "I wouldn't do that, And
no.
I wouldn't.
Shows. He watched Crocodile Dundee, right?
So the expert came, and he took it. I guess the parish lets him keep it. He probably sells the skin or something, But I was over looking at the Mississippi River the other day. And the alligators were floating in the river. I said, "Whoa!" They'll get in the river, they'll float around. big ones. And then these guys were walking in the river, throwing casts at them, trying to catch stuff. And we're walking right toward the alligators. I yelled out, "Alligator!" But they couldn't hear me because the water was so loud.
Damn.
Well, they got about 8-year-old kid with them. I said, "That's like a perfect."
That's not good, man.
You know. But the alligators are just waiting for fish.
Yeah.
Normally they just eat fish, but or a bird. But they're just infested around here.
I heard they like dogs.
Dogs.
You got to watch out when you're walking your dog.
That's
what I heard.
I don't know about that.
I never heard that, but I would believe it. But so we got that infestation. We got poisonous snakes all around. You got to watch that.
Yeah, you probably got pretty much the same climate as what I have over here.
Yeah, semi-tropical.
Yeah. Now, when this like say a hurricane comes through or a tropical storm, do you get any kind of strange bugs or you know what I mean? Like what I'm saying, because the love bugs, we've never had love bugs up here, and I think it was a couple years ago, a hurricane, remnants of it, and we had love bugs everywhere. I was like, wow, these things are crazy.
Yeah, we have those come every May and September here. No, I don't think so. But I noticed when I was walking yesterday, I saw 2 spoonbill cranes flying over. They're pink, like flamingos. I said, you don't see that too much. A spoonbill crane.
Wow.
And they're usually down in Florida, and I didn't know why they were here. But they were enjoying the wind. They were just kind of cruising. So I did see a lot of egrets and storks around yesterday, like herons and stuff. A lot more than I normally see. They were like, those birds can tell if something's out there, like a storm, and they react funny or something. Can't figure it out.
That now, Ronnie, I've seen on the news a lot about this, flesh-eating bacteria in the water.
Oh yeah.
What's the deal with that? Have you heard?
I don't know, man. I haven't been looking it up, but I heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't go into that that salt water down there at the beach. They've got so many sharks. I'm not.
I'm actually heading to the beach today.
I'm not playing around with those.
I'll get back to you and let you know.
Yeah, if you come back.
Make sure you treat any cut. You don't have any cuts or anything, right?
Nah.
I've heard some crazy stuff lately. And I don't pay attention to that, but I'm like,
they'll attack you. Yeah, they'll
I have to update I have YouTube TV. That's what I used to watch TV instead of regular cable. I still have the local New York channels on it, so I got to update it and get the local news over here.
Oh, you should.
I really don't even know what's going on.
No, wait a minute. It should by your
Nah, it didn't
tell
do
where
it
your location is.
No, I didn't do it automatically. But there's a procedure to go through to change your zip code, so I just got to do that on the computer.
Well, everywhere I go with my device, it changes to the locals. Like
it does. It gives you the extra ones when you're like traveling around. But I guess when you move for good, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Some kind of mix up.
Hey, I love you.
I still have all the local New York channels.
YouTube TV is awesome. Go ahead.
It shouldn't be too difficult to change over. Victor Wang says, "Cheers, y'all." Hey, Victor. Subject Zero says the Creole tomato was designated the official vegetable plant of Louisiana in 2003. Oh, okay. I like Creole tomatoes. Jeremy Vincent says, "Cheers, Victor." Ronald Sutton says, "Put vodka into it to make it 100."
I don't have any vodka.
Don't you think he'd have some in there if he had vodka?
Great idea, Ronald. Vodka would be awesome with it, says Jeremy. Is all the bread and water sold out at the store, says Triple J 1872. Yeah, I couldn't get any bread, and there's no water. And thank you, David Garlapede, for giving me that bread, half a loaf of Abbey bread. He got bread from the St. Joseph's Abbey. And I said, oh, thank you, because
any Abbey beer there?
No, but they make coffins.
Or with the Abbey Ale, right? That's what they usually make.
Abbey, but this Abbey makes bread and coffins. They sell coffins. True story.
Yeah, somebody got to make them.
Some people like to have alligators as pets. Not a good idea, says Subject Zero. That's Alex, the beer master, says, "What's up, Ron, Ronnie, and Jeremy?" Well,
What's up, Alex?
We were wondering where you were. In fact, join in, Alex. Jeremy, I don't have a beer.
We gotta have a discussion about Time
We'll
Machine.
be here next weekend for Look Back in Anger Sunday. You don't need any particular beverage, but you might want to bring something strong.
Is this a real thing, Ron?
You might want to bring something strong. Yeah, I was going to make a video next Sunday called Look Back in Anger Sunday.
Oh, cool.
You're still gonna be mad a week from now?
And it's going to be about this hangout. It's going to be like a recrimination about this hangout, where I'll just be going off and screaming and hollering and drinking.
You know what some people have been saying, some of the beer guys, that they don't like to drink stouts in the summertime. It's too hot. So maybe that's why you don't have much of a big turnout.
Maybe. I think that is a general feeling about it. I could take it or leave it. I mean, I don't mind drinking stouts in the summer, but a lot of people just can't stand it, you know. My friend David, for one, David said, "Why are we drinking this? It's too hot for this kind of beer." I said, "Well, you grabbed it because we did he wanted to take some out the beer museum."
Wow.
He said, "Well, that's mainly what I have in the museum is stouts, because I guess that's his favorite." I said, "Well, but we enjoyed it. It didn't matter, you know." Okay.
What's up, Ron?
Hold on, Alex. Jeremy says I don't have a. Oh, Alex says, Jeremy, I don't have a beer, and Jeremy says it's okay. Ronnie doesn't either. He's got Ocean Spray, right?
Yep.
And you're right by
Cranberry
those.
pomegranate.
That's ironic.
And then Triple J says the problem with pet alligators is they get big. Right.
Yeah.
Now, Alex, welcome to this thing here.
I hear you, Ron. I'm just putting my charger in.
So Alex, what do you got? What are you drinking?
I'm not drinking anything. That's
You gotta
why I
drink
didn't want to
something.
join in the first place. But
Come on, I brought juice.
Jeremy
You
said
gotta
it's
drink something.
okay, so I joined.
He's drinking
You
Hennessy.
saw what Alex did Hennessy, yeah, sure. Alex, you saw what happened with this South Sunday, right? Did you watch from the beginning?
No, I did not. I have to watch from the very beginning. No, I did not. I was
You ever get down in the dumps about things?
like upset about things sometimes. Yeah.
Well, then watch the video when you get upset and you'll feel even worse.
He threw in the
Why
towel.
did you get upset or someone else did, Ron?
Me.
Oh, you?
How long did it take for Jeremy to join?
I literally threw a towel in.
Yeah, he threw the towel in on the show.
Well, you didn't
How
completely
long
throw
were
it
you by
because
yourself?
he's still on. Oh, man.
Well, you know, it's like moonlighting. They kept the show going on, even though it was obviously needed to be, you know, off.
Yeah.
But what now, Ronnie?
I was asking how long it took for Jeremy to come in.
About 25 minutes. He finally probably felt so embarrassed for being bad that he came
No.
sad because he was saving that beer for a special occasion. Then he brought it in for this train wreck thing.
KBS, what are you
that's
waiting
not
for? A
fair.
KBS review again, Jeremy?
Yeah. No. I was just keeping it. I was just going to keep it. But hey, we needed this. We needed to bring out the.
Yeah, I gotta
KBS.
go back and watch.
We didn't want to throw in a towel just yet. So we.
I didn't literally throw in the towel. I just did it and said I was going to throw in the towel. And I showed, and I remember I said I was going to literally, and I took a towel and threw it at the screen to show him what I was going to do.
Oh, that's right.
I'm definitely going to have to watch the beginning of this thing then.
Alex, you better get ready for it.
It was just me, you know.
Alex, you should grab a stout and watch it from the beginning.
It was just me being angry, you know. But anyway,
You ever heard of a desert island? That's what he felt like. He was on a
Whatever.
desert island.
I said y'all left me out here like a chump.
Yeah, I saw that in the hangouts you posted.
Hey, Ron, I also saw the message that John said. No, yeah, John says, I'm sorry that, you know, I'm going back to family. Blah, blah, blah. I was shocked, actually. I didn't know. I guess it was John and Nelly or something. Yeah, John and Nelly.
You were shocked at John?
Yeah,
Right.
I guess it was a last minute thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of stunning. Hey, no, I mean, it was just, I was kind of shocked that he announced that he wasn't going to do it, you know. Caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? Caught me off guard. Alex, I want to ask you this, and you can say it off air if you want. Although I like to say things on air, that way people can't tell me I didn't say it later.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I tell them you're wrong because you can go back to the video, and it's there. I didn't make the video because
Yeah, video evidence.
I always remember stuff, you know, and then people try to tell me later. I never said that. I said, you didn't because that video is still posted. You better go hurry up and delete it.
Right.
But you said, Alex, I never want to hang out with some guy, but I don't know who the guy was. But you don't have to say it here live if you don't want.
Was it me, Alex?
No, no.
Alex, I know what I heard. Alex said, I never want to hang out with that guy. And I was like, who could it be? You know, this makes me intrigued. You know, what happened? Something happened. I missed it. Not to say that I'm into drama and stuff. I'm not. I don't think that's healthy. But I'm curious, you know, or curious. It sounds better to say curious than say nosy. You know, it doesn't sound good to say.
Is the video still up? I have to watch the video. I don't remember saying that.
Golly, you don't even remember your own comment?
He was drunk.
He drank 2 beer. I mean, come on.
Oh, okay. Never mind, Alex. I'm glad. Maybe it's non-applicable. Maybe there is nobody. You know what you're thinking right now. You know if there's somebody you don't want to hang out with, right? So you know.
Oh, wait a minute. It might have been, but it might have been somebody. I'm thinking who it is, but I think I forgave him. Well, I'll tell you about that off air.
Okay. So you did remember, folks. Well, we're gonna go off air.
You got to hear this story from Alex.
He's gonna tell it. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't trick you like that.
We're off air now, Alex.
All right,
You're
Alex.
funny.
Go ahead.
That's a lie, Alex.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Alex.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Louis. All right.
I didn't leave the room.
Jeremy Vincent says, laughing out loud. All right, well, let's look at the description. The Beer Coalition chat, Beer Talk, and the International Beer Review Guild presents Stout Sunday. That's what I wrote. And then nobody showed up, so I started getting angry, and I was like, going, you know, saying all kind of angry things. You know, what do people do when they're angry? They say all kind of, you know, angry stuff, right? That's what people do. Sometimes they say really bad stuff. I didn't say anything really bad.
Right.
I was just doing my typical making snide comments. Doing stuff I always do when I'm mad, you know. But and hurt, so terribly hurt.
Yeah,
Oh,
you picked up Stout just for the day. I mean,
so let down, so terribly crushed and let down. Actually, that is true, and I'm not joking about that because I'm gonna, you know what? I said to myself, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing.
right.
Getting on the ball, you know, enough's enough. I'm going to Winn-Dixie and I'll make a stout effort. I'm going to make a strong effort Stout Sunday to get something that nobody else I knew is going to have it. So I said, oh, looks, you know, and then I bought it. And then all those dreams and hopes were.
Is that the one you graded the 79?
Terribly crushed. Yeah. And then that was worse. That was the thing that made me feel worse.
Okay.
Because the beer was not good. I said, man, this day's turning out to be like depressing. And
what did you grade yours, Jeremy?
Oh, you get it.
98, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
98.
sorry. Jeremy's in a good mood.
Well, I had the KBS, so it's hard to rate that very bad.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Alex,
Hey.
you got any beverage you're drinking now?
No, I was gonna come on, but then I wasn't, and then you said come on, so I said, all right, I'm gonna come on.
I'm not in a bad mood. I'm going to drink some Liberty Creek.
Oh,
I think Friday for Fandango Friday. I'm going to talk to James P. Madonna,
yeah.
or as he calls himself now, Bridge Man.
Bridge.
That's it. No, I'm not. He said that's his nickname.
Oh, he's got multiple aliases.
Yeah.
That is a good nickname. But he said,
He's very entertaining.
yeah, that worked out. That kind of worked out because he said he was talking. He did talk to the Emerald Mystic about the situation, and he said when he looked in the mirror, the Emerald Mystic told him to get it straight. So he did.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I am glad everything.
What did Krampus say?
I don't know if Krampus wanted to get involved, but
Doesn't he only come around during Christmas time?
yeah, and Krampus more like torments people that anger Mr. Pete, James Madonna, and he didn't have Krampus never had to really go after anybody, I don't think. But I'm going to talk to Mr. James about doing, and he said that's his new nickname, the Bridge Man. I said, well, that's appropriate. He said, I said, at least you could laugh about it.
Yeah.
I said, but I said, maybe we could do a Fandango Friday revolving around Cabernet Sauvignon. Anybody could find that wine, you know. It didn't matter what brand.
I'll look for it.
Any brand. Doesn't matter what brand, as long as it's Cabernet Sauvignon.
I would have joined in. I didn't have any whiskey though.
Oh yeah, we did flavored whiskey.
I
Yeah.
joined in with that with a beer.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
didn't know.
I was a
watched it.
spectator.
He was just watching. He was like Henry Hill. I'm just listening.
Just listening.
Learn a lot by listening.
You don't eat nothing. You don't say nothing.
No.
What's wrong, Henry? You don't eat anything. You don't say anything. Oh, I don't know. I'm just sitting here in shock because they just killed somebody in front of me because he was slightly angry with them, and I realized my two best friends are sick, crazy maniacs, and it just doesn't put me in the mood to eat spaghetti at your house, and I don't even know you lately.
Oh, he did know her. I think he.
I guess he knew her, but not like in that. He might have not known her that well. He knew Tommy.
It's funny that movie. They make Tommy look like Henry and are about the same age, but I think Tommy was actually younger than Henry was in real life.
Tommy DeSavon.
Yeah, he was younger by like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, it's hard to do a movie like that because they got Robert De Niro. They're trying to make him look like he's 27. He's obviously like
Yeah, I know.
50. And they put the black dye, and it doesn't really look too convincing. And then Joe Pesci was like 50 years old, and
Yeah.
hey guys, I'm a teenager. What? You know, and it's like, oh, all right.
Well, they used a different actor for the teenager.
Right, when they were real young.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Tommy. Oh, hi. This is Henry. Hey.
Yeah, so that wasn't even like a real thing that they met up like that, because Tommy was a lot younger than Henry was.
Right, and but that is scary, when you. Oh well, I don't want to get into that movie because that's a lot of. Like my friend Paul says, he said, he tried to make himself look so good, but you're hanging around people that are going around killing people, and you're saying, "Well, I was just hanging out. I wasn't part of it." You're part of it because you're not reporting the people to the police.
Yeah.
New York City,
True.
you're reporting to the police, you'll probably be killed because the police probably friends with them. But
They also made Henry look like a pretty decent character in the movie. In real life, he was. If you look it up, he was a pretty bad guy.
Who's Henry?
very bad guy. Some guy named Henry Hill that used to live in New York City.
Then he moves around the whole country under aliases.
He hung out with bad people.
Then he got kicked out of the FBI protection because he was blabbing his mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
And he used to go on the Howard Stern show. Did you ever hear any of those things?
No.
He would call up Howard Stern when he was really drunk, and he would just be on for hours. And he went into the studio a few times too, and Howard would give him drinks.
Really?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. It's funny stuff. You look it up on YouTube.
I still listen to the show, but I've never heard.
If Howard Stern wanted to come on this hangout, I would let him come on, but I would have to set some parameters to him. I'd say, look, there's some house rules you got to follow, Mr.
Yeah,
Howard.
he wasn't going crazy. Henry was the one because he would be pissed drunk and he would just go off the wall. He made Howard look like, a normal person.
Yeah.
But Howard Stern was talking about, he's depressed a lot and he has a lot of personal problems and he has a lot of anxiety problems and all that. He said that's why he does all that crazy stuff because it's kind of like a defense mechanism to cover up his problem. So I was thinking he should have come on this morning when I came on live because he could have he would have fit right in. It'd have been just all downbeaten.
That would have been great.
Everything, and I'd have said, well, the whole thing's a big shambles, Howard, and I don't know. And I would have said, why you do some of that stuff? Something's wrong with you, and I probably would have called him out. I said, don't get mad, don't get angry. You chose to come on the show, but I don't guess he will come on my show anytime.
We'll try. We need an agent to talk to Gary Baba Booey and get.
Yeah, since Howard Stern doesn't.
Yeah.
But some of these people that have come on claim that they're experts on the internet and they can do all kind of things. They're movers and shakers. So maybe they can get it done. But I never feed into these people. They're saying, oh, man, I'm working have enough subscribers. But I've got this service you can. And I'm like, bet you do. But.
Well, I mean, Alex May can pull some strings here. And Alex, you have any connection to Howard Stern?
No, I don't. Probably the first person I'll probably interview is Jeremy.
Oh, you may could get on the Haward Stern show interview.
Oh, let me put that out there now that you mentioned that, folks. available for
Ronnie's.
I didn't hear you, Ron.
No, I was saying, folks, I am available for interviews. Just to let you know that.
There
Oh.
you go. Listen. Oh.
Can I interview you, Ron?
Sure, I've received exactly 0 offers in my life. So
We'll link up, man. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I can. I'll interview you.
Jeremy interviewed Ali, so he's starting that off.
I saw that. And
All right, I'm gonna head out of here, guys, and hit the beach.
All right,
Hi, man.
be
Nice
out
seeing
here.
you, Ronnie.
Watch out.
See you guys later.
I'll talk to you later, man.
we're not going to be on much longer, and people are watching saying, "Thank goodness."
I think
for that."
alligator got Ronnie. Did you see that alligator, Monty?
Keep it up, Jeremy.
Good
So,
up,
yeah,
Jeff.
Jeremy, I think I'll do my first interview with you, and then maybe, possibly, Ron Terrio. I think that will be, and then I'll do my beer reviews, and then then interviews and food
You need to do
reviews.
You need to do him first because
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
man.
No, I'm not
I
going.
didn't think you would even do an interview. So
I'm not skipping a line. Cheers, Jer. Sorry I stepped out for a sec, says Victor. Laugh out loud, Ron. It's all good. Again, cheers. And then Victor says, cheers. Howard Stern knows no rules. Laugh out loud. Been a huge Howard Stern fan forever, says Jeremy. Still listen to his show.
Yeah.
Victor says, laugh out loud. Ha, 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 says Victor. Well, so,
Any more towels to throw?
Oh my God!
I don't have a towel to throw in the towel, so.
So, folks, next weekend at this time will be probably Look Back in Anger,
Right.
a follow-up show.
This is
And,
going to be the pre-anger show. Next week will be the actual anger
This
show.
is the show. And then
And you
next
know, before you go off air, Ron, the good news is, if I get angry, I never get angry online, ever, because I don't trust people. I don't want people to think I'm a nut, and because I get embarrassed. I don't.
Right.
So I never get angry online. And if someone does upset me, I just walk away like nothing happens, and then I come back and I'm fine because
Right.
I don't. I wish I was like you. I just get angry. I start lashing out and start. I'm not a vindictive person or anything, but
No.
I say, oh yeah, and then I always, like, when people do stuff, I confront them. I was like, what happened? And then they say, oh, what do you mean? I was like, no, you know what you did, and we're gonna talk it out. And then they say, oh, he's crazy. I'll say, I'm not crazy. I just want to talk it out, because if you confront me, I'll explain myself. I just think people should explain themselves. You should not be, like, going back to Goodfellas. Don't be content to be a jerk. Social media is kind of bad in a way, because people are kind of duplicitous in a way. They want to act friendly and they're not really, and some people like that. But and like Jean-Pierre's always saying, why can't we just be a big happy beer drinking family and everybody get along and talk about the thing we like, drinking beer and other beverages? I said, that's my approach too, of course, Jean. I said, but we can't make other people behave,
But that's in a perfect world, and we're not in a perfect world, Ron.
Can say that again.
Well, that's true. I mean, it's like I've heard it said where you can, if you have certain expectations, and they don't meet your expectations and they let you down, and then you let them do it again. It's like, well, you shouldn't have those expectations because you know what you know. But anyway,
yeah.
To me, really, it's like, what are you expecting, like somebody to change or something else? But
Right.
that has to do with this.
Most of the people I've met in the beer world, liquor, wine, have been pretty nice. I've met a lot of.
Yeah, everybody's nice. I'm just saying it. It's like if
I've run across some bad apples, but not too. Many.
People have ball busted me before on this stuff, and on all my YouTube friends, and you know what? I take it and I laugh, I have fun, and that's it. I never get actually angry, because all it is fun, in my opinion.
Well, giving you a hard time just in a kidding way is
what?
That's different than
just
nastiness. You run across the nastiness there.
Right, that's true.
That's
it was all in good. It's all in good fun.
That's what YouTube friends are supposed to do. And if they don't joke with me, that means they don't like me. So that's the way I see it.
Right. And I joke with you.
Yeah, so you like me. We're golden.
Right. So but anyway, so get ready, folks, next week. You're a bunch of anger.
Oh, Ron, you're a good actor.
And I'm not acting right.
I know you're not acting.
All right. So try to let it go. Let it go.
Breathe in. Count to 10. All right.
Thanks for joining this Stout Sunday, folks. We even had some stout involved in it.
Yeah. It was good. I had a good time. I had a good time until this guy named Jeremy joined.
Jeremy, Alex, Ronnie, and all the rest. Thanks, folks.